Okay guys, welcome back to Cooking with Abel. Today we're going to do a gumbo, okay? So the first thing with making a gumbo, and takes a little bit, is equal parts oil. This is just canola oil. I'm just going to put a little bit more for good measure. And flour, okay? And this is just regular all-purpose flour. So I measured it out already. It's 1 cup and 1 cup, okay? Then you got to keep this stuff moving, okay? Get you a wooden spatula is the best thing to use, or even a whisk if you have one. Keep it all moving. What we're going to do is we're going to toast this flour until it gets like a dark chocolate color, okay? So let's talk about some of the other stuff that you need to get ready, okay? I've got my Creole seasoning right here. I've got some of this bouillon right here. I've got some salt here. I've got some rice. I'm only going to use a little bit. So traditionally in a gumbo, you would put onion, bell pepper, and celery. Traditionally, the carrot is not part of it, but I like the carrot, so I'll put that in there. Now, for the meat that I'm going to use today, I've got some smoked sausage, I've got shrimp, I've got some tilapia, and I've got some chicken thighs. Okay, it was just 3 chicken thighs. It was 4 tilapia fillets. Just got them out of the freezer section. Whatever's easy to get, whatever's cheaper too. That's what I use. So I have all this chopped up and ready to go, basically. Okay, and so I'll stop the video right now, and we'll come back and show you exactly how dark this flour is going to get. And you guys know what a Hershey bar looks like, right? That dark chocolate. That's what color this needs to be. We're looking for that dark chocolate color, okay? Keep it moving, all right? Do not stop. Once you get this going, you cannot stop, okay? We'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, welcome back. So I wanted to show you kind of what color I'm looking at. You see that penny? This is just an older penny, that dark copper color. And look at my roux right now. Check it out real quick. It's pretty dark. You want to take your time and do this properly and make sure you get it dark, and because this is the color of your gumbo right here. So it's very important that you take your time. And it took a while. Your arm is going to feel like it's going to fall off because you're continually stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring, and that's okay. All right, so let's go back and talk again about what I'm putting in there. There's onion, just a yellow onion. There's celery, carrots. Traditionally, gumbo doesn't have carrots in it, but I like the carrot, so I put it in there. And I've got bell pepper. That's just a yellow bell pepper and a green bell pepper, okay? And I got 2 little cloves of garlic right there. Put that on the meat. Let's go over this again. This is shrimp, smoked sausage, tilapia, and I got it all cut up into little bite-sized pieces already. And chicken thigh over here, okay? Let's talk about some of the seasonings I'm going to use. I'm going to use chicken bouillon, salt, cayenne pepper, some Creole seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to put a pinch of thyme in there and a couple of dashes of ground oregano, okay? Get your water ready, okay, because this is going to go kind of fast, okay? I've got some Parker House style rolls right there that I'm going to put in the oven here in a minute. I'm not a baker, so I will get those rolls in the oven. We just buy them out of the freezer section at the grocery store, and they're very good. We'll have the gumbo with our Cajun navy beans that we made. Okay, but let's go ahead and get this started first. So this is insanely hot, so please be careful. Okay, we don't want to put everything in there at once. Let's just do the vegetables first. Get those mixed around and get those to start sweating. And you're going to see your gravy or your roux starting to thick up because it's taking any moisture out of the vegetables that's there. Okay, and that's completely okay. Also, what I do with my gumbo is I put the rice in the gumbo. Some people do the rice separately, which is fine. However you like to do it's fine. What I've done before is I've used actually like instant rice and just put the instant rice in here Or you can cook the instant rice on the side and put your gumbo over it. I mean, just there's really no rule to it. Just whatever you prefer. A lot of people like to put okra in their gumbo. I do not like okra. I don't like the sliminess of the okra, so I don't put that in my gumbo. If you like it, put it in there. If not, leave it out like me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the meat. Okay, let's throw some water in it. Get a good feel on the water too. Alright, there we go. So now, I'm just going to give it a little stir here. And I told you that I like to put rice in mine, okay? So here's a half cup measuring cup, and I'm going to put 1 cup. So I'm just going to put 2 of these. 1, 2, all right. My oregano, told you I was going to put a couple of dashes in there. There you go. That would be maybe a teaspoon, tablespoon, possibly. This is thyme, okay? I just want a couple of shakes and that's it. Okay, garlic powder. Gotta have that garlic, right? Especially in Cajun cooking. Cayenne pepper. This right here, the cayenne pepper, you don't have to put it in if you don't like spicy. We kind of like a little spicy, so we're just going to put just a little, okay? We're not trying to burn anybody up around here. Okay. Get a spoon here. This is my Creole seasoning, okay? You can use whatever type of Creole seasoning you like. 2, I'm going to do 3 just for good measure. All right, and my chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon I use a lot of on just about everything I cook, just because it has a good flavor. And just 1 good spoonful there, and that'll be good. And then I'm not gonna add salt right now because this has salt in it, this has salt in it, and I wanna wait till it all comes together. When it all comes together, I'll taste it, and if it needs more salt at that point, I'll put the salt in, okay? So we're just gonna kind of wait for this to start boiling up on us, and we'll come back. So let me just follow you up on, or catch you up anyway, on what I've done. So you saw me put all the stuff in here, the seasonings and everything, and all I did there is I brought it up to a nice rolling boil, and as soon as it was a rolling boil, then I turned it back down, okay? So if you look at the color of my gumbo here, I could have probably stood to go a little bit longer on the roux to make it darker. If you want it darker, go ahead, that's fine. And let's talk about the meats that I put in there. I put fish and chicken and shrimp and sausage. Gumbo is really just a combination of whatever you want. So here we go. We'll just plate it up. Serve it with some nice little dinner rolls. You've already got the rice in there. Like I said, if you wanted to do the rice on the side, you could do that. But that is my version of gumbo. Remember, if you want to use different types of meats, you know, feel free to do that. Try the recipe. Please try the recipe. I get excited about stuff like this because I like people to try these recipes because I think they'll really enjoy them. This is a good family meal to have too, or you know, watching the game, something like that. I got my navy beans that'll be coming out later. They'll be done. But subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking with Abel. Share my my Cooking with Abel Facebook page. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Also, if you try the recipe, take a picture of it and put it on my page. I would appreciate that. And if you do try this recipe and you have any questions, you can message me, and I'm pretty good about answering my messages pretty quickly, so I'll be able to help you out that way. Other than that, thank you for your time, and thank you for Cooking with Abel.